Thanks for checking out the Carlisle Events web channel and CETV. It's Mike the PR guy. I'm in Danville, Pennsylvania at Pro Metal Shop. And inside this building, Steve Mercurio is working his magic. He is a metal fabrication genius, and you can see him at Carlisle this year. We're going to go inside and see what Steve's working on and see what he can offer you when you catch up with him at the Carlisle Fairgrounds. We're inside the shop. Steve and his son Tom are over here. They're throwing sparks and they're having a good time. Let's go check it out and see what exactly they've got going on here in the shop in Danville. All right, Steve, good to see you.
Mike, good to see you.
All right, man. So we are at your shop, Pro Metal Shop in Danville. How long have you been here?
Well, we've been in this location for 8 years. Our other location was 20 years.
And you're going to be coming to Spring Carlisle. This isn't the first time that you've been involved in a show, but you're back again. What makes coming to a show at Carlisle important for you and your business model?
Well, a lot of exposure. You know, we get a lot of exposure, and we get the word out on metal. You know, which is what we do. We've done Carlisle since back in the early '90s. It's always proven to be beneficial to us. So, and it's a great time. We get to visit old friends. You know, see you guys, and keeps us coming back.
And maybe the easiest question is, what do you do? I mean, we walk over here, there's sparks flying everywhere, there's all kinds of cool tools around here, cool cars. What does Pro Metal Shop do?
Well, we do a variety of things. We have anything from chassis, body panels, inner body panels, outer body panels. We do a host of fabricating. Every job we have to fabricate something. Do anything from 34s all the way up to wherever, but mostly the later 70s muscle cars. But beyond that, we used to be a full service shop. We would take it right up to paint. There was more that we needed for the sheet metal end of it because that was the foundation. So we built our business off of structural.
Now, I know you're going to show us in just a few minutes, what exactly you can do, but when people come to talk to you at a show, first of all that experience and that interaction, that's free, and you're gonna provide a peace of mind, you're gonna provide some tips and input, but basically, what can you help someone do if they walk up to you at an event?
Well, like you said, when they come up to me, usually they have a question of how do I, or what should I look for, and some of them have some good questions, but they're missing between the how do I and why do I do this. There's a host of other things that have to be done. What material you're using, how you're going about welding. I got to dig in their mind, the back of their mind, what are you welding with? So when they walk away, they have a better understand that, okay, I can't just go to a junkyard and cut the side of a refrigerator out and make a front fender panel. We have to go, we have to go deeper than that. We have to get the right material so everything works with each other. So chassis-wise, there's a lot of chassis shops out there, but some guys will attempt that on their own. So obviously the biggest thing is safety. Making them understand the areas of heat, the heating zones that have to go on with you're fabricating the front end. You want something to hold on as it's going down the road, so you're not going to use your favorite 110 welder. So maybe I can get that guy to tack things in place how he wants it, bring it to a certified welder, and then have them finish it. Whether he brings it up here or he brings it somewhere else. The idea is the car goes on the road and it's safe.
Back inside the friendly confines of Pro Metal Shop in Danville. And Steve, we told everyone how we were going to focus on a project, something that you're working on here in the shop, and you could show them exactly what you're doing and how it's done. So what do we have here?
Okay, Mike, what we have is, this is going to be the top side of a fuel cell for a 1955 Chevy. Okay, you see here where we've lined out where the pump is going to go. Okay, the fuel pump. Then you have your fuel filler, so you can add the fuel to it. And then your fuel sender, so you know how long it's going to take to get you home and if you have enough fuel. All right, so basically what we did is we lined everything out, and then we're going to go to our punch here, and we're going to punch holes in it. I'll give you an example. All right, this will punch holes, but it'll also flare. Okay, so it's sort of a decorative, it'll be a decorative hole like this, which adds a little more integrity to the metal. So I'm going to show you how to do it.
Oh, I make it simple. I mean, that's the whole point of these seminars, is to get the average Joe to maybe get a little bit of an education. Right. So I see hand hazard, watch your fingers. So watch your fingers. Step one.
Yep, step one. Now when this comes down, there's a little pointer in here, okay, and it's spring loaded. Okay, so normally what we would do is we would take a punch say in the center of our circle, already mapped out, hit it with a hammer. That would scar the metal, make a little divot. Then you could circle this around and it would find that. Now you know you're in the middle. Then you bring it down. And then it's all you from there.
I feel like I failed.
You almost.
I kind of failed. I didn't pull it hard enough.
Bring it down again.
There we go. Things have happened now.
Now you went too far.
So I went too far, but maybe that's why they gave me these gloves so I don't gash off my fingers. But
that's right.
So I mean that's the point of that, and then you have a little metal in here which goes away.
Yep. You eject it, throw it in the bucket, and you're done. But basically,
for the trained professionals.
Yes.
Like you.
Yes. So basically, what will happen is we'll end up changing out these dies with different size holes. Okay, these spin off, they're real quick, we can go, we don't put the flare in them, we only pull down so far. Once we feel that cut through, then we switch the metal around a little bit because it hasn't put itself, like you felt how tight it was, it doesn't put itself into the die. After that, after all the holes are punched, then we go to the next phase.
Well, in the next phase, I mean, we have a finished piece over here, right? So this is kind of what it's going to look like. You put the holes in.
Correct.
You get for the fuel, and then you use this machine here, which does what?
This will do what we call an offset or a joggle or a bead roll. Okay, it depends on, now this in here, some might still say it's a bead roll, but it's an offset because it's offset this lower and this higher. So if you'd like, Tom can show you basically how to run it through here.
Check it out.
Okay, Tom. Okay, so here we are at the bead roller, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a small offset. This is actually an arc die, but a lot of times when the panel is a little longer, this one not so much, but when a panel is a little longer, what we try to do is we try to double up here. So as it's coming through the machine doesn't allow the metal to sag, okay, which distorts the metal. But in the end, this is basically what you're looking at.
All right, now we're over at the 55, Steve, and you've shown us the tools of the trade, the hole punch, the bead roller, and like I said, we're here at the car, so really what's next?
Okay, what would be next, Mike, is you'll notice that this is the size of the hole here. This is where the fuel cell will raise up through. And as we mapped out before, here's your fill, here's your pump, here's your sender. The sender and all the wiring will go back there, hidden. That's kind of it.
And how long do you think it'll take till this project is done, at least the fuel side of things?
The fuel side of things, once all the parts are in line, we would have about a day.
All right, well, I mean, it looks simple, you're a trained pro, but the bottom line is people can come up and they can talk to you
Absolutely.
At an event, get a free education from you, and if someone isn't coming to the event, how can they find Pro Metal Shop?
Well, they can find us on Pro Metal Shop on Facebook or prometalshop.com on the web. Everything's linked in the same. Or they can go on the web and just look up our number and call us.
All right, Steve, well, we thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And your son, Tom, too. Thanks for helping us out, Tom. And we look forward to more exciting episodes of CETV coming up in about 2 weeks. We're going to take a look at Spring Carlisle and the auction coming to the Fairgrounds and Expo Center at the end of April. For now, I'm Mike the PR Guy. Thank you for watching CETV.